Hello, beautiful pilgrims! I'm so excited to be holding this book in my hands right now because it's been a beautiful process to have this come into actual being and to be ready and to be launched on Amazon for a whole bunch of pilgrims and human beings on this pilgrimage we call life, to be able to have in their homes and to take with them on the Camino and to use it as a beautiful tool for the inner journey that life is, right? Like the inner pilgrimage that we do, because we know the Camino de Santiago it's a reflection of life. It's a school of life. Everything that happens to you on the Camino is a lesson. It is a mirror of the things that are happening to you in your life and the challenges and the lessons that you are learning in this stage of your journey. And I hope that this book can serve as a guide for the pilgrimage inwards. Often we are moving through life just like we're moving through the Camino, and so many things are happening and moving within us. And one of the things that I'm the most passionate about is about giving you the tools and the experiences to be able to make sense of what is happening on the inside. We have such few tools to navigate our inner world. And that's what I do at the Self Academy, right? I give you tools, experiences, courses, workshops, writings to help you navigate that. So the way that this came together, this book, let me tell you the story about it. Last year I decided that for Marley Camino, for our pilgrims that come every year on the Camino de Santiago with us, we needed reflections, like beautiful, powerful reflections that the pilgrims could read every evening. And I already had some ideas, but last year in our Christmas dinner with all of our guides and, well, most of our guides and our office staff and Marley and myself, we started a little brainstorming. And so I asked the guides who have contact every single day with our pilgrims, I asked them, guys, what do you think our pilgrims need? What are their challenges? What are their lessons? You know, what do you think? And as I heard this beautiful discussion that started happening, I was just taking notes about thoughts, ideas, and concepts that would be beautiful to put into these reflections. And then over the Christmas break last year, I was in a beautiful, beautiful island, and I took a lot of hours to just sit and write. And these writings came from my heart, they came from my soul, they came from learnings, lessons, teachings, experiences that I've had my entire life. And I weaved in a lot of the lessons that the Camino has brought me also. And then we created these beautiful reflection questions. And this year, our pilgrims on the Camino have been reading them every evening. It's one of the beautiful gifts we gave our pilgrims this year. And the pilgrims loved the reflections and they started asking, can we buy these? And well, no, we didn't sell them because there were these big reflection cards. And I thought, well, the easiest thing is let's make it into a small booklet so we can sell it or give it to the pilgrims. And that just continued to evolve into, well, a small booklet with a few reflection questions to a book with an introduction, with an ending that had even more reflection questions. I want to give you an example. I'm going to read you a little part of the first one. So the way it looks is like this. There are reflections. This one's pilgrimage. Then there's attitude. There's the unexpected. And every single one has a quote, a writing, and then reflection questions, so like journaling prompts, and then a challenge for the day. Challenge or an intention, depending on the reflection. And I want to read to you the first one so you get a vibe of how it is. First one is pilgrimage. And here is the illustration. The illustrations are really beautiful. Pilgrimage. There is a difference between traveling and going on a pilgrimage. When you travel, the external world is the protagonist. You go see places, monuments. You use airplanes, trains, buses, and cars. When you are a pilgrim, you might still do many of those things, but the difference is that you are the protagonist and your body is the main vehicle. A pilgrimage is a spiritual initiation every single time. It is a journey not only of the body, but of the soul. When your soul decides to go on a pilgrimage, there is purpose. It is a journey of self-reflection, self-discovery, and spiritual search with experiences and messages for you every step of the way. The question is, are you listening? Pilgrim, open your eyes, open your mind, open your heart. The messages and shifts can be subtle or obvious, small or big. It is your job now to attune to the new rhythm, the rhythm of the Camino, of nature and of life itself. Everything on this pilgrimage is happening for you. Don't be fooled. The destination might seem to be a place on the map, but it is truly a treasure within yourself. Surrender to the becoming and welcome who you might become. That's the first reflection. And then you have a few reflection questions that I will not share with you right now, but that are 3 beautiful questions for when you're actually starting this part of the journey. So thank you to all of our pilgrims that have enjoyed these reflections when on the Camino with us. And thank you for being the motivation and the impulse to bring this to life. It's officially out on Amazon, so thank you for supporting us. Grab a copy if you're doing the Camino. Grab a copy for people that you know have already done the Camino or that are on a search for a deeper part of themselves. This is a beautiful gift for both pilgrims and people on a deeper journey within themselves. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm excited to see you in the book that we made with so much love. Mwah.